Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look in detail at tubular locks, methods for picking them, and the tools used for picking tubular locks. As an example, we'll take this tubular lock, which is made of glass, so you can see and comprehend more thoroughly the system of the lock in greater detail, how it works, and the principles of picking it. If you haven't picked these locks before, I absolutely recommend getting a glass lock for about $15–20. I don't think that's a lot of money. And with this lock, you'll absolutely be able to understand how it works, how it's built, and learn to pick it without any issues or problems, such as any difficulties. We are going to use the tension wrench, which is an essential tool in the process of picking locks, to carefully and skillfully manipulate the lock mechanism. This is what it looks like. We insert this tension wrench into the lock like this. We gently apply a small amount of tension using our thumb, ensuring that it is just enough to feel resistance. Next, we carefully apply a slight amount of pressure while we are turning the key, making sure to maintain a steady and consistent force. As we proceed, we gradually and slowly increase the pressure using the tool, being mindful of the delicate balance required to achieve the desired outcome without causing any damage or disruption to the mechanism. It can be a pick, a shim, basically anything, even a pin, each pin individually. Our task now is to simply find the loaded pin, the one that, when we apply slightly more tension with our finger, holds the cylinder in place. After we find that pin, we release the tension on it and transfer the tension to another pin, which we will also be looking for. And so, by pressing on each pin individually, we transfer the tension to the next pin until the cylinder is fully picked. Essentially, this is the way in which a lock operates and the method to unlock it. However, there is a small complication. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pins here, each serving a specific purpose in the mechanism. These pins are crucial components that interact with the cylinder to ensure proper functioning. After you carefully pick the first combination in this particular way and turn that specific pin, or rather rotate the cylinder, it will rotate exactly one pin. This precise movement is essential for the mechanism to operate smoothly and efficiently, ensuring that each pin aligns perfectly with the cylinder's grooves. So if there are 7 pins here, you'll need to find the right combination 7 times, but this will take some time. And to not drag out the video, I thoroughly explained the whole picking system in detail, how it all works. So, you can check this out yourself, give it a try, especially if you haven't done it before. And we will move on to the tool for emergency picking of tubular locks. This is the tool. It looks like this. This tool is specifically designed for emergency situations where tubular locks need to be picked quickly and efficiently. It is an essential tool for locksmiths and security professionals. A little box. Everything's pretty decent. The tool is quite high quality. The tool I purchased quite some time ago is primarily manufactured in China, which is known for producing a wide range of products. Unfortunately, I can't recall the exact price I paid for this particular tool, as it was a purchase made many years back. This tool is specifically designed to open locks on mailboxes, making it quite handy for those who need to access their mail securely and efficiently. It's a reliable tool that has served its purpose well over the years. There are padlocks, tubular ones, at payment terminals, such as credit card readers and other devices. The lock itself is very common in design and appearance. It is widely used. The set includes these 3 pins in case one breaks, gets lost or misplaced, and so on. There are 3 picks of various different diameters. Let's take the pick that we absolutely need. Oh, and there are these small little prongs. So, in case something breaks unexpectedly or malfunctions in any way whatsoever, Like if this lever gets slightly bent out of shape, or isn't working right as it should be expected to do so under normal circumstances without any issues at all occurring during its operation period over time, you can always replace it easily. This is how this lockpick works. It has a magnetic ring that helps us align precisely and accurately the levers which push down gently yet firmly on each individual pin. In this section specifically, we have the essential sealing rings. There are 5 of them. I adjusted the setting carefully to 1/6, a precise choice made to tackle a lock with notably stronger springs. This lock was designed with enhanced security features, requiring a delicate approach to ensure it could be opened without causing any damage or triggering its security mechanisms. So, the stronger the springs in the lock, the more effort is needed to hold these levers in place while you find the right combination so that none of these levers pass that threshold that's necessary. Now I'll show you visually. You'll see it all. Using this lock as an example, we take the tool and align the levers. We look at the tool and there's an arrow on it. We insert the tool with the arrow where the key's torque should be, which is this little tip here. The arrow should go in here, and slowly we insert it and start manipulating the tool left and right, pulling it out and pushing it down. If you pay attention, I'll try to show you up close how the picking process works. Now I'll show you visually. You'll see it all. So, using this lock as an example, we take the tool and align the levers. We look at the tool, and there's an arrow on it. We insert the tool with the arrow where the key's torque should be, which is this little tip here. The arrow should go in here, and slowly, carefully, we insert it and start manipulating the tool left and right, pulling it out and pushing it down. If you pay attention, I'll try to show you up close how the picking process works. The springs push down on the pins. These pins push our levers and help find the right height. In this demonstration, as you observe, the springs are crucial in this process. As you notice, they push down on the pins, which in turn push our levers, helping to find the precise right height. The springs, which are crucial components of this mechanism, exert a downward force on the pins. These pins, in turn, extend outward and engage with our levers, playing a vital role in determining the correct height necessary for operation. The process involves a precise alignment from all sides, ensuring that each component is perfectly positioned. When this meticulous alignment is achieved, the lock will successfully open. This intricate system relies on the harmonious interaction of all parts, highlighting the importance of each element in the overall functionality of the lock. So basically, there's nothing complicated about it. Everything genius is simple. From that initial position, you just keep steadily moving the tool back and forth, left and right, while carefully pulling the tensioner outwards until it eventually opens up completely, gradually and methodically, ensuring even pressure is applied throughout the process. I'm not going to speed up the process, so you can get an idea of how much time it takes to open this lock. I'm carefully turning the lock so you can see it. So of course, when the lock is properly and securely installed, you won't have that option. You just need to. So, where's the arrow? Just simply move the lock, and gently to the right or left as needed. You insert it and move it. That's it. By the way, I was actually able to pick regular locks significantly faster than this training lock. So, what's that about? possibly with springs, because the springs here are very weak. They are not able to exert much force, and as a result, they move the pins out slowly and with little energy. This slow movement is due to the lack of tension in the springs, which are not designed to be strong or robust. I really should have clamped the lock in a vise. I think that would have been more convenient. So, if you notice that a pin, let's say here on this training lock, has already jumped to the required height, you can easily adjust it. Well, if this happens on a metal lock, then, roughly speaking, it only takes a couple of minutes of manipulation at most. So, of course, you can definitely fix it. If a metal lock jams, it often takes 20 seconds to fix. If stuck, reset with the ring, return tabs to 0, and retry. Well, usually it all takes approximately about 20 seconds. The lock does not open. That is, it is necessary to reset it again using this ring. Lower these antennae to the 0 position again. And of course repeat all this, that is, usually. The rules are that everything works out the first time, but there are such moments. When the sealing rings are incorrectly selected, that is, you can make very weak rings. That is, you will need more. The springs will be stronger. Of course, in that particular case, you will definitely need to repeat that specific manipulation process once again. Sorry, I just removed everything from the screen. My fingers are already tired, basically. Let's just take a moment to reinitialize it a bit more. Let's do everything from the beginning. Here, we find the arrow. Set it to the right position, and let's go. So, there are times when the pins get stuck against the key itself, not against those little tabs. Pop out. So when you insert the tool, be careful. So the tabs on this lock are weak. Like, here we see we just opened it. That took us a little bit of time, as we carefully examined each component and its function. I think everyone can see and understand how this tool works, especially when considering its practical applications in various scenarios. And of course, that's how this lock works, providing security and peace of mind with its robust design and reliable mechanism. If anyone is interested in where to buy these locks for training, or the tools, because it's also quite tricky to find tools for tubular locks, for those who are interested in purchasing and practice, as it can be quite challenging to locate. Leave a comment, and I'll try to help you out with where you can do that. Also, if you're interested in this tool, not from China, but say from Ukraine, which ships to the CIS countries and takes about 7 to 10 days for delivery. You can also leave a comment and I'll provide a link. This tool is slightly more costly compared to others, but it has the benefit of arriving swiftly within just 10 days. The quality is impressive, ensuring it meets high standards. It's a reliable choice for those who value durability and performance. So, the people who send it have been working with China for quite some time. If you don't have time to wait and are in a situation where you need it absolutely urgently, then you should definitely buy this tool at a higher price than in China, but with the assurance that you'll receive it immediately and efficiently, without any delay. That's where I wrap up my video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up right away. Kindly leave comments under this video. Feel free to ask any questions and suggestions. And maybe in the next videos, I'll be posting on topics that will be more interesting to you. All the best.